Hey folks, it's Jim from the Movie Rewind, and I'm here to review the film Savages, now on DVD, directed by Oliver Stone.
Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run away.
Ben, played by Aaron Johnson, a peaceful and charitable Buddhist, and his closest friend Sean, played by Taylor Kitsch, a former Navy SEAL and ex-mercenary, run a lucrative homegrown industry raising some of the best marijuana ever developed. Together they also share the beautiful but pampered Ophelia, played by Blake Lively. Located in Laguna Beach, the three live the good life, but things get interrupted when the Mexican cartel, led by Elena, played by Salma Hayek, and her enforcer Olado, played by Benicio del Toro, want to do business with these young gentlemen. Ben and Sean turn down their offer, and Elena responds by taking Ophelia hostage. Now Ben and Sean will go to great lengths and wage a war against the cartel to retrieve Ophelia back. I actually enjoyed Savages quite a bit. It's not a great film, it's not a terrible film. It's kind of divided a lot of people, and it's got mixed reviews. I don't think it's prime Stone, and it doesn't quite have the sort of commentary or subtext that something like Natural Born Killers had regarding violence. But I think it's a fun, albeit a bit shallow picture, and I think it's pretty enjoyable. I think there's some great performances. Benicio del Toro is great. He's menacing, and he's such a sleazeball. You have Salma Hayek as this tough lady, as Elena, who also has a soft spot for Ophelia, who she kind of looks at as her daughter. And also you have John Travolta as this corrupt DA agent, who is also given a level of complexity and character development. And it's just nice to see Travolta in something good after a string of, bad comedies and playing these over-the-top, campy, hammy villains and whatnot. It's nice to see him just pull it back and give a really good performance. Which brings us to our three main actors, Taylor Kitsch, Aaron Johnson, and Blake Lively. Taylor Kitsch has been in 2 box office duds this year with John Carter and Battleship, and I don't think he's the primary reason. I think he's perfectly fine. He's a charismatic actor, though he's not quite as good as Aaron Johnson, who has a much better character in the form of Ben, who is given more character development and more of an arc going from this pacifist to a savage. And I think Aaron Johnson is quite good. And also you have Blake Lively, who was a standout in The Town. She's also from Gossip Girls, and she was pretty dull in Green Lantern. I didn't buy her 1 second as a pilot in Green Lantern. Here she's okay, she's beautiful, but I'm not so sure. I believe that these two characters would go to such great lengths to get her back more, and I wish she was just given more of a personality. She was just this sort of beautiful but pampered girl, and not very interesting. We see the repercussions of the war between the cartel and these 3 main characters, and I like Stone's choice of style within this picture. If his earlier films were too overt in their style, and his later films were kind of dry and dull, then I think he finds the right balance here. It's certainly a stylish picture, but never overtly so. You never feel like your eyes are bleeding or anything like that. Other than that, there's not a whole lot for me to say. It's occasionally bolted, and maybe it could have been a little tighter, but I still really enjoyed it. The ending will definitely divide some people. Some people will either hate it or love it. Some people will find it a complete cheat, and some people will find it completely brilliant. I'm kind of in the middle. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I thought it was just fine, but definitely the last 20 minutes are going to divide people, and for good reason. But overall, I still enjoyed the film, and I'm definitely saying rent it, check it out, and that's it from the Movie Rewind. Have a good day, folks. Until next time.
Like